Hello students, now we will discuss about connective tissue. Connective tissue is said as the tissue that is connecting or linking and supporting different body parts. So connective tissue is basically mesoderm layer in origin. It means during embryonic development, we see three different layers in the embryo: ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. This connective tissue is said as means originated and developed from mesoderm layer of germ layers or embryonic layers. Is abundant and the linkage tissue between different body parts and the tissue that supports the body parts and supporting tissue. Connective tissue is of three types. First one, connective tissue proper. Connective tissue proper. Next one, connective tissue skeletal or skeletal connective tissue. And fluid connective tissue. These three types are based on the composition of matrix. So we will write based on composition of matrix. This connective tissue is of three types. Connective tissue proper, first one. This is again divided into two different types. Is of two types. First one, loose connective tissue. Loose connective tissue. Second one, dense connective tissue. Now, this skeletal type of connective tissue, again it is of different types. Skeletal type of connective tissue, and it is based on matrix that we said, and here we see it is of two types. Here we read about cartilage and bones. One is cartilage type, second one bones. In case of a fluid connective tissue, we read about blood and lymph. Two types. One is blood and other one lymph. This loose connective tissue again is of two types. One is areolar tissue. Second one, adipose tissue. Now, under dense connective tissue, we read about tendons and ligaments. Different types of elastic and collagen type of tissues that we read here. So this is B type. Now we will start with areolar tissue and its other types. So under this we read about fibroblasts, macrophages, mast cells, next plasma cells, next lymphocytes, So we will read in detail about all these types of cells. So these are different types of cells or fibers within connective tissue. So we will start one by one in detail. First one, fibroblast. First one, under areolar tissues or areolar connective tissue. First one about fibroblasts. Fibroblasts are said as the largest cells of connective tissues. Here, the number of fibroblasts is very more. So we say this one as their number is maximum. These fibroblasts, they are irregular in shape due to cytoplasmic processes. Cytoplasm of fibroblast, it is rich in endoplasmic reticulum organelle. Main function of fibroblast. Main function of this fibroblast is secreting different types of fibers and also matrix of connective tissue. So these fibroblasts are said as chief cells of connective tissues or chief cells to produce matrix of connective tissues. Chief means main. Chief matrix producers of connective tissue. These fibroblasts, here we have used a term like they are irregular in shape. This is also used with a term like they are undifferentiated cells, and they can be converted later according to the requirement of the body into osteoblasts and chondroblasts also. So these are few points about fibroblasts. Collagen fibers. These collagen fibers are also said as white fibers also. They are made up of protein called as collagen. Collagen is considered as the widely distributed type of protein in animal kingdom. They are wavy in shape and also they are non-elastic in nature, and these are found in bundles. When they are arranged in bundles, then other term is also used for that called as fascia. Fascia means arranged in bundles like. These collagen fibers, when they are boiled, they means give out gelatin. When boiled, they yield gelatin. Next about elastin fibers. So, these elastin fibers are made up of elastin protein. They are branched, but they are arranged as single. See, here we have seen one elastic fiber. Here we have seen one elastic fiber. There is no network like combination with the other elastic fiber. They are branched but single. They are highly resistant to chemicals and they show maximum elasticity. They show maximum elasticity and they are highly resistant to chemicals. So where are they present? Here collagen, we can say it is present all over the body. In connective tissue, most of the collagen fibers are there for giving support to the body. And here in case of elastin fibers, they are located in, few examples we will write, middle layer of arteries, next, and in fibrous cartilages, etc. So these are few required points regarding elastin. If you want to write, we can write more and more points, but what is necessary for our need purposes, few important points that I have written here according to NCERT. Next one, reticular fibers. Under reticular fibers, these are made up of protein called as reticulin. They are made of protein reticulin. They are highly branched and they are always arranged in network-like. They are delicate fibers. Here we have seen in case of collagen fibers, no elasticity. Non-elastic we have written here, but here they are highly, means they show maximum elasticity. In case of reticular tissue, they are non-elastic. They are mostly found in lymphoid organs. Location is lymphoid organs such as spleen, lymph nodes, Peyer's patches in the intestine and also in bone marrow, etc. These are few locations where these types of fibers are present. In case of fibroblasts, we are telling they are the largest cells in connective tissue. Now, these macrophages are second largest cells in connective tissue. We said that fibroblasts are maximum in number in connective tissues. Macrophages are second largest in number in connective tissues. Second maximum number will write. Fibroblasts are said as undifferentiated or irregular in shape, but macrophages are amoeboid in shape. can give labeling as this is macrophage, this is nucleus, kidney shaped, or we can also use a term like reniform nucleus, which is reniform nucleus. So this red dots we can label as cytoplasm. This black color dots we can label as lysosomes. So we will write one point regarding this. They are agranular but due to lysosomes appear as granular. In case of fibroblasts and different types of collagen fibers, we have seen they are supporting in mechanical supporting giving type of cells or tissues. But here macrophages are phagocytic in nature. Phagocytic means killing other types of cells. Here they kill foreign bacteria or foreign particles. Foreign particles and that enter into the bloodstream or connective tissue, and also bacteria that entered into blood and viruses. They remove the dead and damaged cells. They clean the connective tissues. From connective tissues. Connective tissues I am writing as capital C, capital T. These macrophages, other types means they are phagocytic in nature, so we can say that they are also a special type of immune cells. Such types of immune cells are residing in inside the tissues or inside the blood. They are also called as histiocytes, as they are immune, also called histiocytes. Histiocytes are immune cells that are resident in the tissues. Another types of cells here we have finished macrophages, elastin fibers, fibroblasts, collagen and reticular tissues. Next about mast cells. So these mast cells are small and amoeboid cells. They are also studied under areolar tissue. Next, they secrete different types of secretions. So here, according to the structure, we will write first. Nucleus is S-shaped with 2 to 3 lobes. They secrete histamine. So this histamine is vasodilator. Means they cause the expansion of the blood vessel. Normally blood vessel, for supposing it is like this. But when histamine is released out, then this causes the expansion of the blood vessel like this. That is called as dilation. This is also called as vasodilator. One point is enough. Next, they secrete serotonin. Serotonin also called as 5-hydroxytryptamine. Serotonin is vasoconstrictor, means it supports in contraction of the blood vessels like this. Vaso means blood, means blood vessel. Vasoconstrictor. When we are talking about blood vessels, then we use a term like vaso. Next, or vascular is also the term used. Next. So, mast cells also secrete matrix in connective tissues. So here we can give out a diagram like, we said S-shaped nucleus and also 2 to 3 lobes. 1, 2, 1, 2, nucleus. Got lymphocytes. Here are lymphocytes. These lymphocytes, they have central large nucleus with peripheral cytoplasm. So we can say this is nucleus and here it is cytoplasm, peripherally arranged cytoplasm. They are key cells for immune system. And they are involved in dividing of antibodies. There are different types of lymphocytes, but B type of lymphocytes, there are two types, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. These B lymphocytes, when they are stimulated by antigen, then they produce plasma cells. These are plasma cells. Now we will write few points regarding plasma cells. These plasma cells are small amoeboid cells. And these cells, they have round shaped nucleus in which chromatin material is arranged like means radial arrangement, radial rows like. They have round nucleus with chromatin material as radial spokes, radial rows. What does it mean? See here, this chromatin material is arranged. It is distributed to either side like this. That we term as radial rows. So that we say nucleus of plasma cell is like cartwheel. So its nucleus is cartwheel like. So plasma cells are termed as cartwheel cells. We know that bullock cart is having round wheels. Next. These are also, plasma cells are also said as clones of lymphocytes as they are derived from B type of lymphocytes. They produce and they transport antibodies. These are few points regarding the lymphocytes in connective tissue and also plasma cells.